Ahoy everyone! Yeah, hello everyone! Today I decided that I will go through all my finished pages that I colored in Kerby books and rate every picture I ever colored in those books. However, well, this is the pile of Kerby books. Yeah, it's quite a lot. There is a lot of pictures inside, so it was a little bit intimidating. It's like half before midnight, and yeah, I saw myself how I'm going through this pile and rating my pictures, so I said no. Then I thought that I could actually do Johanna's Basford coloring books, right? Well, this pile is a little bit smaller, yes, but still, I have a lot of pictures in those books, so that's a no for today as well. Then I thought, well, so how about Hanna Karlsson? I don't have that much pictures in those books, but I was wrong. I have quite a lot of pictures there, and yeah, I have a pile of books as well. So in the end, I had two options, actually three. I could go through all my Asian coloring books. I have Chinese, Japanese, Korean coloring books, and I don't have that many pictures in there, but I thought that wouldn't be maybe so interesting, at least not today. So there are another two options. And you know from the title of this video which coloring books I will actually review today, right? One of the options were to go through all the other coloring books I have without any category. But as you know from the title of this video, yeah, I will be reviewing all the pictures that I colored in all coloring books by Maria Trolle. I think this will be perfect for the first video of this format. Well, this format. The first video like this. And also I have only two coloring books in which I colored. I have also Moon Valley coloring book, but I didn't touch a page in this book. It's quite new. I get it from one of my Patreons, and I already have many favorite pages there. So I also thought that this could be a good opportunity to show you which pages I really like from this untouched book. For the review, we will have Valendeshan coloring book, which is Shooting Star. And then we have Zagen, which is something like those fairy tales, right? I'm not really sure how is the English name now. I know that the English version is already out. I would have to look at the internet and I really don't want to. Sorry, but I'm sure you know. What is this book? And what am I doing actually? Yeah, I'm rating my pictures, right? Okay, so I will need some rating system. Yeah, let's say 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, which would be better. If I will have a scale from 1 to 10, that will be too large, I guess. And there will be too many options. I will go with 1 to 5 stars, or kitty hearts, or kitty eyes, kitty faces. And how I will be rating my pictures. Well, I would love to say that I will be rating the technique, the color combinations, all those technical stuff, but I'm afraid that I will be rating them according to my feelings, what I will remember if I will see the picture, what feelings will those pictures revoke inside me. So this will be very, very personal opinion, and I would be delighted to see and to hear actually which pages are your favorite. If you could leave me a comment with all your pages you like or you don't like, I want to know everything. That would be really great. Oh, and I forgot to mention that 1 is the best and 5 is the worst. I will start with Valendeshan. This was my first coloring book by Maria Trolle. And I love when she is adding those cats because they are so super adorable. I don't even know what everything I colored in there. So this was my first coloring page I did, and I remember that I was actually trying oil pastels for the first time, and I did the video about using oil pastels for the first time. And it was such a great page for experimenting. So as you can see, there is oil pastel on the background. Those black silhouettes are done with Prismacolor, and I was using Prismacolor over top of the oil pastels actually, and I totally forgot that I'm actually rating my coloring pages and not doing finished pages video. What mark should I give to this picture? I would go with 3. It's not actually that bad for the first time using oil pastels. I really like how I handled the overall picture. I don't like the star though. Also, I remember the pain. Yeah, now I remember the pain around those leaves. You can imagine, right? You are doing oil pastel background and then you have those details. I was trying to cover something with a washi tape, but it didn't work because it was so detailed. Also, you know, the pain from learning new medium. And I think that I'm talking about this page for too long. So, okay, I'm giving the mark 3. Next page is this one, and actually I really like this page. I think I called it Stacy's League or something like this, because it does look, or for me it reminds me like there is a gap or some leak into another dimension, and those butterflies are coming through the leak. Every time I look at this page, I remember Red Dwarf, which is my really favorite British sitcom. And so I would give this page 2. I have another page, but it's work in progress. I don't know if I should rate work in progress pictures. I don't think so. And I started this as the color along for the Patreon, but I started really long time ago. I think it's time to finish it, right? Oh, and here we have the beautiful, adorable kitty. I was trying to make it really magical. And so I was using this color palette of blue and purple colors with those greens. I would go with 3 again, just because I remember the pain. Yeah, again, it seems like this book is full of pain, but it's not actually. It's like when you suffer, but you are happy at the same time. So why was I suffering actually? It was because of the background. If you look closer, you may see those white spots peeking through, because I wasn't able to cover the tooth of the page completely. Also, I don't like the flowers, the color of the flowers. They are just too yellow. Did I already rate this page? I don't know. Anyway, I would go with 3 because I like it, but the flowers really bothers me. Oh, I have beautiful double page that I love, 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 love. I so enjoyed both pages. Let's start with this one. This is all watercolors and pencils. I don't know, I would go with, I don't want to say 1. Definitely not 3. I love the galaxy feel and I love the vibe from this page. And actually I have really nice memories on this page. Yeah, but maybe I will go with 2. I will go with 2. Yeah, because I don't feel that I would give it mark 1, and that's maybe because of the flower. I think that I could make it better and with a different color. Then we have this page. That's difficult as well. Again, the background, that was just a pleasure to make. I like the contrast between blue and yellow or gold. and this little red frog is just like an icing on top of the cake. I will give this page 1. Oh, and another adorable double page. Adorable because of the kitty cat. I did both pages at the same time. The cat was for my Patreon and the castle was for my YouTube, I believe. Yeah, I am going with Mark 1 for both pages. Just because I enjoyed every moment of doing this double page, and it was the first time I was actually using pastel watercolors. I have few of them, they were on sale like years ago and I never used them, so I thought I could finally try them, right? So and do a little bit different thing than I'm usually doing. And yeah, I just love the colors. I love that both pages are matching. And what was the best, you may ask? Well, the best thing was this very small illustration. You know that I love watercolors and I love using watercolors in coloring books. And yeah, of course, I love coloring with colored pencils as well. But I like watercolors more. So if there is only this little illustration and I can go with my watercolors and do the background and just release my imagination, that's something what I really enjoy. So Mark 1 for both pages. And last page from this coloring book is this one, and I'm giving 4, I think I'm giving 4, maybe 3. I was trying Ohuhu water brush markers for the first time. I definitely like the galaxy because I just like all the galaxies. I remember it was really a pain to do the hair. I was trying to learn how to blend with those markers properly. I like the result. I like the colors. I like the galaxy. It was interesting experience. I will give the mark 3. Okay, so that was Valendeshan coloring book. I am really surprised how many pictures I have in this book. I forgot. Now let's see what I have in Zagen coloring book. Right at the beginning we have the page with a mark 5. I really don't like this page. It was the first time I was using Daniel Smith watercolors, and I have a specific palette. It's custom made. I get it from my friend and I wasn't that familiar with this palette. I was using this palette only once in my 100% cotton sketchbook and I was drawing some dinosaurs, you know. The full video is on my channel, so you can check out the link in the description box if you are interested. And actually I was so amazed by the palette and by the performance of these paints. I don't like that I was wasting my precious Daniel Smith samples, and I don't like that it just didn't turn out how I imagined. And also I hate that this was actually the very first page in this new coloring book. I was actually given the book and I messed up the first page. This is like 10, yeah, but let's stick with 5. Then I have this page. Alright. I would give it 4. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I love when I started. I started with the pond and I really liked how I did the water, and then I messed up. Everything is so pale, it's not vibrant. If you look at this picture, you just feel cold, snow, even though there is no snow. But I feel just cold. And I don't really like it. And I think we have something more positive. On this page I am giving 2. I enjoyed every stroke. Maybe it could be 1. I was using light wish oil pastels for the first time, and I was doing that for a review on those oil pastels. You can check it on my channel. Again, the link will be in the description box below. And those oil pastels are amazing, like I love them. Yes, I was given them, but you know me, if I wouldn't like it, I would tell it like without any sugarcoating. So if I say that the product is good, like for me personally, that I like the product, I really like the product. I am giving mark 1 because I just love how vibrant the page is and I really enjoyed coloring this page and it just makes me happy to look at it. Well, what doesn't make me happy if I look at it is this page. Oh, I thought this will be amazing and it's this. Actually, this is really mixed media page. It was watercolors, then it was colored pencils, oil pastels and acrylic paint. Well, just markers, acrylic paint pens. This is the result and I really don't like it. What I really don't like are those white lines which were supposed to be the light reflection, and you can notice this black frame. I wanted to create glass effect and I usually am able to create a nice glass or quite a decent glass effect, but this time no. This was total fail. So I am giving this page 5. Ooh, another work in progress. This is work in progress and I am doing this page as color along for my Patreon. So I will not rate this page yet. And let's look at this page and I love it. I struggled a little bit with the color palette though. I knew that I want to have golden cage. And at first I wanted to do gold leaves. But I thought that gold leaves wouldn't stand out and would be kind of lost. Also, I already have golden cage, you know, so I decided for normal colors and I chose some greens. And then what color for the bird? So I chose blue, but it took me quite a while to figure out which color should I use for the bird. So I'm rating this page with 2. This is also one of my favorite pages. What mark should I give it? I will go with 2 or maybe 1. Do you want to know which page I'm talking about? Yes? I'm kidding. It's this page. And again, you may notice my favorite background. And I just love how the page turned out. I really like the highlights, the moon, and yeah, I really enjoyed this page again. I always enjoy mixing blue with yellow and just see what they can create together just on their own. I am giving this page 1. Oh, and I think I have another one. It's this page. I love it. I was using neo colors on the sky and I just love the snow, especially on the trees. It's just so cozy page and so Christmassy and I love it. Yeah, I am giving this page 1+. For every page in those coloring books, I have a video on my YouTube channel or on my Patreon or on both. If you don't know, I do edited versions of the coloring videos for my YouTube channel and I'm sharing the whole process with colors, and newly for some of these pages with color studies as well, and I share those on my Patreon. So if you are interested in the process or in the coloring of some of these pictures, you can check out my channel or Patreon or whatever or my Instagram. But I'm not that active on Instagram. I'm focusing mainly on Patreon and on YouTube. But I promised that I will show you my plans for the Moon Valley. It will be quick, don't worry. There is one picture that I really love and it's this deer. Oh, then there is this page with this cute little dragon that reminds me the dragon from the game Heroes, the Might and Magic, the third one of course. So I would probably use similar colors. Then this page. I cannot help myself, but this is so cute. And of course, I cannot miss a page with a cat. I love There is a Cat hunting this ghost. But there are so many pages I would love to color. Anyway, those were all the pages in coloring books I have by Maria Trolle and my rating of them. Now, I would really love to know what you think about this video, about this idea of rating my coloring books, and what do you think about those pages. I hope you enjoyed this show, and I will see you in the next video. Have a meowsome day, and bye bye!